It was what?
The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
No, the righteous are in charge.
The earth is given to the hand of the wicked.
Read.
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
He do what?
He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
Says so the wicked is controlling the world right now, and they're covering the faces of the judges thereof. Our true judge is Hamashiach Yahushua, who the world so ignorantly calls Jesus Christ.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 1.
Bring it out.
It said, and he answered me, saying, the Most High has made this world for many, but the world to come for few.
Now everybody gonna make it.
The world to come for few.
Hey, the world to come is for few, man. Right? Only a remnant is gonna wake up and turn back to the Lord in these last days.
That's right.
The world to come is for few. Read on.
The sign of the Lord is going to be from St. Louis to Los Angeles. St. Louis, this place down. You better get ready. All you damn Edomites, all you so-called white people, you going to be in slavery or you going to be put to death. That's right. Our people going to be on top. It's going to be our people that's on top. You better get ready. And all you so-called niggas that keep on scoffing and mocking at the prophets every damn day we out here, you going to get put to death. You got to be on this damn ground. You know what I'm saying?
Chapter 1, verse 9. And he said unto them, I am a Hebrew.
He said what?
I am a Hebrew.
Who are we?
I am a Hebrew.
Hey, we the Hebrew Israelites, man. Right? Coming out here week in, week out to speak the downfall of America, right? And the downfall of all these nations that had a hand on the children of Israel, man. Right? And our downfall, right? And to bring Israel back to the Lord in these last days. Read on.
I fear the Lord, the Most High of heaven.
No, we for the so-called white man.
The Most High of heaven, which have made the sea and the dry land.
Right? And we fear the Most High. So we out here doing this for the Most High. Give me the book of Revelation chapter 1 and verse, give me Isaiah chapter 49 and verse 12. 49 and 1.
This is the book of Isaiah 49.
Genesis.
Now verse 5. And now saith the Lord that formed me from the womb to be his servant, to bring Jacob again to him.
To do what?
To bring Jacob again to him.
And that's what we out here doing, to bring Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, back to the Lord. Brother, you got 2 minutes for the word? You got 2 minutes for the words of the Lord?
I can give you 2 words to the Lord.
All right, all praises. Come hear the word, brother. All praise to the Most High, right? What's going on?
All praise to the Most High.
All praises.
So, you having a minute for the word. All praises.
You want to feel this?
Go ahead, brother.
No one knows who we really are, but we never.
Who are we? Who really are we? We're the Israelites. Is everybody in the world Israelites though? Yeah.
I see a blink there.
No,
Blink.
I'm following Christ.
Right.
But what does that have to do with who the Israelites are?
No. I mean, it's all
Wow.
it is. Well.
Can you show me that in the Bible? Where's that at? Get it out of the Bible. Let him get it. Give me Romans 9. Cause alright, go ahead and bring it out. We're gonna deal with it. So you saying you could be are you saying you could be a spiritual Israelite?
You say that. No good word come out, brother.
No, I'm asking you.
Depends on your definition of a spiritual Israelite.
What I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
No.
So what I'm saying is I can't answer you. So
Oh,
you put
okay.
words in my mouth.
No, I didn't put words in your mouth. I asked you, brother.
I know.
So if you know, then I didn't put it in your mouth.
is the book of Romans, chapter 9, verse 1. I say the truth in Christ, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost, that I have great heaviness and continued sorrow in my heart. For I could wish that myself were accursed from Christ, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites. Who are Israelites. Who are Israelites.
He said, who are Israelites, brother? Where you going? Right? Brother can't find.
I came down here. No, it's here. I trust you. If you don't know, it's not there. It's not me who's not in the
No,
know.
but you brought it up.
You said I don't know. You said I don't know.
You can prove all
You
things.
say I don't know. Oh, no. It's there, bro.
Yeah, that's all. Hold on, brother.
Bring it out. This is the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 21. Prove all things.
Do what?
Prove all things.
Just searching your phone but can't find nothing.
Prove all things.
Right? The Lord said, prove all things, brother. Right? And you gotta let the hand of the so-called Moabite, the damn Asian Moabite go, man. Right? Out here feeding our people cat, rat, and dog. Right? And you out there hand in hand with them. Right? The Lord's gonna smite Moab. Right? They're abominable people. Right, we're gonna get back to the words of the Lord. Give me Revelation 1 and 6. You can jump there.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 6.
Bring it out.
And hath made us kings and priests.
He made us what?
Kings and priests.
He made us niggas and thugs.
Kings and priests.
The Lord set us up to be kings and priests, right? To do the things that the Lord set us up to be doing, you know?
Unto the Most High and His Father. To be Him be glory and dominion forever and ever.
Right? So He set us up to be kings and priests, right? And to be a holy nation unto Him, man, right? Right now we niggas, right? We want to kill each other, sell drugs, right? Hate each other, do all these wicked and mischievous acts, man, right? But now we supposed to be being priests unto the Lord, being kings unto the Lord. And what does the priest used to do in the ancient days? Explain it up.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 6, verse 13.
Bring it out.
The fire shall ever be burning upon the altar.
Say what?
The fire shall ever be burning upon the altar.
This is only gonna do it for a couple hours, then they go out.
The fire shall ever be burning upon the altar. It shall never go out.
So what?
It shall never go out.
Right, so he said the fire gotta be upon the altar, hey, forever, man. And it's never gonna go out. The brothers gotta be on fire like the priest was. They was always doing the work, putting incense, right, doing sacrifices, right, doing all these things. That's how we supposed to be. We supposed to be kings and priests, right? So we gotta be on fire, right? Not being lukewarm and slothful, right? And not wanting to go out to camp. Brothers tired. Hey, we just turned up at the new moon. Brothers right out here doing the work, right? We don't give a damn how we feel. Brothers feel, right? Brother might have to go to work tomorrow, right? But we gonna still be out here, man, doing the work. All praise to the Most High, right? That we can even be out here, right? To fish His people. Right? Give me the book of 2 Corinthians 13 and 1. Read down to 2. Bring it up.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 1.
Yo!
This is the third time I am coming to you. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses shall every word be established.
He said, this is the third time I'm coming to you, right? Hey, the Lord, hey, these people out here, they walk right past every damn week, not even knowing that the Lord sent us out here for them, right? He said, this is the third time I'm coming to you, right? Now you got women getting hit by cars. Brother came by, now he's shot, now he's in a wheelchair, right? Because the Lord was reaching His hand out to him, but they didn't want to hearken. Right, hold that, give me my bring it up. Because this is what the Lord said.
This is the book of Job, chapter 33, verse 17.
Bring it out.
That He may withdraw man from his purpose.
14.
33, 14? This is the book of Job, chapter 33, verse 14. For God speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth not.
The Most High speak once, yea twice, yet man don't perceive it. They don't understand that it's the Lord that's speaking to them through the prophets that the Lord set up, right? It's not gonna be the Most High coming. You gonna hear the Most High voice, right? Like damn Christianity say, right? You're not gonna hear the Most High voice, right? And the children of Israel heard his voice and they were scared and told Moses, "Hey, you speak to him," right? Because his voice, it's the Most High God, man, right? His voice is dreadful, right? It's the sound of lightning, right? Round it out, finish that.
I told you before and will tell you as if I were present, the second time in being absent, now I write to them which heretofore have sinned, and to all other that if I come again, I will not spare.
Right? Because when he come that last time, he's not going to spare. That's why it's very important to take heed right now and to wake up, like it say in the book of Romans chapter 13 and verse 11, right? Because, hey, our salvation is, hey, brother, we got 2 minutes for the word? 2 minutes, brother. Come learn something. All right, see that? How y'all doing, sister? Y'all got 2 minutes for the word? All praises to the Most High, right? So, y'all believe in the Bible? Right? So, do y'all know who the Israelites is in the Bible? Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 44 verse 1.
No.
Give me the book of Deuteronomy 7 and 6. We're trying to figure out who the Israelites is in the Bible, right? And what's their purpose.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verse 1.
Bring it out!
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
The Lord chose everybody in the whole wide world.
Israel, whom I have chosen.
So the Lord, he has a chosen people out of all the people that he made. And Israel, which is the children of Israel, who he chose. And let's see what he said about the Israelites.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
So the Lord said that the Israelites are holy. Y'all know what holy mean? Holy mean like basically set apart. Y'all not the same as everybody else. We don't.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Not to be a normal people.
To be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Below all people.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We are equal.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Right, so the Lord said that the Israelites are special unto him and they above all people upon the face of the earth. Right? Now, do y'all have any idea who the Israelites is today? Right? Because it's very important to know because, hey, the Lord chose them. Right? The Lord said that the Israelites is above all people. Now, who the Israelites today? Is it the Jewish people in Israel right now with the yarmulkes on their head and the curly cues? Who is it? Us. Right? Who is us? Right? Because everybody, because a lot of people have dark skin, right? But that don't mean that we are the same people, right? Give me the book of Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22, right? Give me the book of Esther chapter 7 and verse 4.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22.
Right, because you gotta understand that the Bible is not about religion. Y'all hear me? The Bible is not about religion. It's literally about the children of Israel and what they go through, right? And the Bible is about prophecy. Y'all know what prophecy is? What's a prophecy? A prophecy is something that's foresaid and it actually comes to pass. Like if I said y'all walking, y'all find a $100 bill on the ground. I said that and it actually came to pass. That made my word true, right? So the Bible is things that's written that he says going to come to pass, and that being coming to pass, that's how you know it's true, right? So we're going to read a couple prophecies that was written to the Israelites, and we're going to see who it link up with today and if it actually came to pass, right? Give me Isaiah.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22.
Bring it out!
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
Said what?
Robbed and spoiled.
Said the Israelites is a people that's robbed and spoiled. What people would you say is robbed and spoiled today? Because when you rob, isn't it something taken from you, right? What people have something that's taken from them? Now they don't know what their heritage is. Now they don't know what their real land is. Now they don't know what their real language is. And they just following ways that somebody gave them, right? Read on.
They are all of them snared in holes.
Right? He said snared in holes, meaning traps. Meaning everywhere you go, you can't get out, right? And before I read this, where's most of our men at today? As our nation of people, where's our men at? Or where do they end up at? Huh? Right?
And they are hid in prison houses.
Where's the men of Israel at?
In prison houses. They are for prey, and none delivering.
So the Israelites, they'll be hid in prison houses. You just said that our people fill up majority of the prisons, right? Let me bring that up.
This is the book of Esther, chapter 7, verse 4. For we are sold, and I my people.
Read it again by top.
For we are sold, I and my people.
You said what?
I and my people.
You said we are sold. Now what people were sold? Now what people though? Was everybody sold in the world? Right? This woman named Esther, she said, I am sold, I am my people. Read on.
For we are sold, I and my people, to be destroyed, to be slain, and to perish. But if we had been...
So they were sold to be destroyed and to be slain and to perish. Now you just said that happened to our people, right? If you come up here and you can see this sign, right? We obviously know that we were sold, right? We was destroyed, we was slain, right? I and my people. Now, we gotta figure this thing out because, you know, they teach us in school, we went into slavery, right? All these things happen, but why though? Is it because the so-called white man was stronger and smarter than us? Why do you think these things happen? And it's okay if you say you don't know, because we're gonna bring it out. Right? Let's figure this thing out. Start at 15.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out!
So before I read this, I'm gonna catch y'all up to what's going on. So y'all know who Moses is, right? What did Moses do? You know, the man that split the Red Sea, right? Why did he do that? Everybody know the story, but why you do it? Because y'all heard him say, let my people go. Why does if you had to go to a place and say, hey, let my people go, what was they doing there? They was trapped, captured, right?
They were slaves, right? Read that. So this is what Moses telling the Israelites after he freed them out of Egypt, right? And he gave them the 10 Commandments. You heard about 10 Commandments, right? Which is the covenant from the Lord. And this is what he told them, right?
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
Do what?
All his commandments.
Right, so that's the covenant they agreed to, basically like a contract, right? You agreeing to everything that's above the dotted line, right? And they agreed to do the 10 Commandments. But this is what's going to happen if they don't keep the commandments, meaning you breaking the contract. Read that.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
All these good things.
All these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Right, so if they break the covenant, right, curses is going to come upon them. Now, as a nation of people, would you say we live in cursed or blessed? Cursed, right? There ain't nothing good going for our people, right? Now we going to read a couple curses that Moses said that were going to happen to the Israelites, meaning there's going to be a prophecy, right? Something that's going to happen in the future for them breaking the commandments. And we got to see who we're linking with today. And then just prove to you and show you who the Israelites is, right? Go to 16.
This is verse 16, Deuteronomy 28. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
He said what?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Right, so the first curse is the Israelites being cursed in the cities. Now, what people is in every city living cursed in America? Huh? Everybody living cursed. So everybody's getting shot down. Everybody's getting you gotta look at it as a nationalistic view, right? Meaning as a whole nation. What whole nation is living like that? You don't see Asians talking about I'm rolling you up in an op pack. They're not doing that. You don't see those things. Only the so-called blacks is living like that. Let's just be real out here, right? We don't.
Cursed shalt thou be in the field.
He said what?
Cursed shalt thou be in the field.
He said curse you gonna be in the city and curse you gonna be in the field. What people was cursed in the field? said what? Right, so-called blacks, right? Go to Deuteronomy 1:1 real quick. Because you're saying black, but can you find black in the Bible? Because what's the color of your tank top? That's just a color out of a crayon box. You can't be black. Because where's the land black? What's the language black? Right? We can't be simple out here no more. Right? This is a term that the so-called white man gave us. If you ask your grandma, they wasn't called black when she was coming up. Right? That's something that they was given to us, right? So we're gonna figure out who was Moses speaking to. It wasn't the black person.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all black people.
Unto all Israel.
Unto all African Americans.
Unto all Israel.
Unto all niggas.
Unto all Israel.
To all Israel he was speaking these words to, right? So obviously if we linking up with what the Bible was saying that's gonna happen to the Israelites, who must that make us? If we linking up with what of what Moses is saying to the Israelites is gonna happen, and we fit those things, who must that make us? It won't make us nothing, sister. It'll make us, because you got to understand, remember the Israelites, they agreed to do the covenant, but if they broke it, they'll go through these curses. And obviously we linking up with what the curses we reading right now. And you got to understand this is something that was going to happen in the future. It's a prophecy. And we're literally living out that prophecy.
That's
so who must that make us? If Moses was speaking to the Israelites and we fit in all those things. Because what's your heritage? Let's get Jeremiah. What's your heritage? African and American, right? Do you know that's two different continents? And that's not even a heritage. A heritage is what customs do you keep? What clothes do you wear? What's your language? That's not a custom, right? Christmas, we didn't keep Christmas before we came over in slavery. We didn't keep Thanksgiving, right?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself,
So this is another prophecy, sister, talking about the Israelites.
and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage.
So what?
Shall discontinue from thy heritage.
So the Lord said that the Israelites are going to discontinue from their heritage. Now they keeping Christmas. Now they keeping Thanksgiving. Now they doing all things that's not their heritage. Right, read on.
From thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
He said he going to do what?
Cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Who served, sisters, y'all listening? Who served their enemies in the land they didn't know? Because when you serve somebody, you're working for them, right? Right? What people work for somebody else in a land they didn't know? Because when we came over here, did we know this land? Right? So he said, read that again.
That I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
Because he did that because why? We didn't keep the commandments that the Lord told, that we agreed to, the covenant, the so-called contract, if you want to say it in terms today. So he had to put us through these curses. And why do you put anybody through, like you got kids, right? But if you had kids and you punish them, why do you punish them? Yeah, but what's the purpose of punishing them though? To make them learn, right? So the Lord is punishing the Israelites to make them learn, understand that, hey, you got to serve me, right? Because I'm the only God. I'm the one that's doing this to you, right? Give me 28 to 68. It's gonna prove without a shadow of a doubt we're the children of Israel. How did we get over here as a people? Did we walk over here? Yeah, how we get over here as a nation of people into the land of America? Did we fly over here? Did we ride a scat pack over here? Speedboat. How we get over here? You said what? Yeah, but what form of transportation? You know? On what? On the boat, right? Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 68.
So it's another curse that Moses says is going to happen to the Israelites in the future, right? We're going to see who it'll link up with.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Into what?
Into Egypt again.
Right? And the Israelites, they were slaves in Egypt, right? So he said he's going to bring them into slavery again with what?
With ship.
With what?
With ship.
On the car.
With ship.
On the plane.
With ship.
Right? With ships. Right? Can anybody come up here and say they went into slavery on ships? No. Right? Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Say you shall be what?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Wasn't we sold when we got off the slave ships? Because what's our last name? You said what? Pearl, white man. This is not our names, right? I know y'all seen damn, I forgot it. Roots, right? They got that name beaten into them, right? This not our names. Now we have so-called white man plantation last names, right? Because we were sold, right? Read on.
And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
Right. And now no man can redeem us. Everybody tried to redeem us out of this captivity, but they couldn't do it.
That's right.
So now we have to understand that we're going through all these things as a people because we broke the commandments of the Lord. Now what do you think we're supposed to be doing now? And before I get to that, who are we according to the Bible? If we link up with all the things that were just written. Huh? Well, but what people though? Because you got to understand that Moses is speaking to the Israelites. And we just read like 8 scriptures that link up with us, right? And before y'all came up here, y'all didn't know what y'all nationality was, right? Y'all said things that was given to y'all. And we just read through prophecy that the Israelites, they'll be cursed in the city, they'll be cursed in the field, right? They're going to rob and spoil, the men hid in prison houses, right? Our people going into slavery, being sold, right? And that's our history. This is literally our history in the Bible, right? And the Lord was speaking to the Israelites, and we linking up with that. Who must that make us? Who must that make us? If the Lord was speaking to the Israelites, and all the things we just read link up with us today, who must that make us? It'll make us the Israelites, sister. That's what it is. We're the Israelites according to the Bible. We just read, remember I asked y'all about the prophecy. If something is written and it actually comes to pass, it got to be true. Now it was written that the Israelites are going to slavery on ships, they're discontinued from their heritage, they'll be cursed in the city. And that only link up with our people. So it got to be true that we the Israelites, because it's written, right? This book wasn't written yesterday, right? This is a 1,000-year-old book, right? And it's literally prophecy and history about our people, right? So that'll make us the Israelites. And as Israelites, what do you think we got to be doing? Because we're going through all these curses, because why? Huh? I'm saying, why are we going through all these curses? Remember I was talking about the contract, the covenant, not keeping the commandments. So now, us understanding that we Israelites, what do you think we're supposed to be doing? Doing the commandments. Now, do you know any commandments? Now, what's the commandment, sister?
Honor our mother and our father, that our days be shalom. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery.
That's right.
Can you be gay? No, I'm talking about according to the Lord, right? Not the white so-called white man, right? We're talking about the Lord. But that ain't in the 10 Commandments, though. So it got to be more than 10 Commandments, right? All right? Bring that out. Leviticus 11.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 7. And it says,
So this is a commandment, sister, that we got to be keeping as Israelites, that our people broke and put us through these curses. Bring it up.
It says, and the swine though he divide the hoof.
Y'all know what swine is? Pig, right? Y'all eat pork. Pork is pig.
I know, but I'm saying
Oh, yeah, you do.
actually pig.
No,
Oh, I get what you're saying, like the pork thing.
right? Now let's see what the Lord said about pork. Y'all love the Lord, right? Get that.
And be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
We can eat it.
He is unclean to you. Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch.
So we're not supposed to eat pork according to the Lord. And if you actually love the Lord and want to serve the Lord, you're going to do what the Lord said. Right? Or else he's going to continue to put these curses on us. Right? Bring that up. First John. Because the Lord obviously showed us what animals are clean and unclean. He wouldn't have to do that if he said you can't eat any meat, right? But he can't. But all meat is not edible. We have meat. Can we eat human? Can we eat human? Right? We got meat though. So the Lord showed us what things can be eaten and not eaten. Right? 1 John 5:3. So this is going to show you how you love God according to the Bible. Because you got everybody walking around, yeah, I love God, but they're not doing what the Lord told them to do. They're doing whatever the hell they want to do. Get that, Jeremiah 17:9.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5, verse 3.
Bring it out.
For this is the love of God.
This is what?
For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
I'm going to do my own thing. Forget what the Lord said.
That we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
So the Lord said if you love him, then you're going to keep his commandments. Right? You don't, that's just all talk. Anybody can say they love you, but if they ain't putting the action behind it, it can't be true.
That's right.
So you got to show the Most High you love him by keeping his commandments. Get it? They can bring it on.
The book of Jeremiah.
Everything behind the butt is stinks. There you do. You said so you don't have to keep the commandments, that's what you're saying? We're gonna figure it out.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man should not live by bread alone,
So you can't just live by bread alone, being full of food, but what?
but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
Oh, we ain't gotta do what the Lord said.
By every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
You got to live by what? By every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. So if the Lord said put down the pork, sister, you gotta put down the pork. If you really love him. All right, bring that up.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 22.
Bring it out.
But be ye doers of the word.
He said what?
Be ye doers of the word.
Oh, I just gotta keep faith and believe in Jesus.
Be ye doers of the word.
He said, be ye doers of the word. So do what the Lord said in his word, you know?
And not only hearers, deceiving your own self.
You deceiving your own self if you just listen to some things and don't do what the Lord said. All right? So you want to hear a couple more commandments? We're going to do a couple more anyway. We're going to do Romans 22:5. Do y'all know the Lord? You know the Lord? You sure? Man, let's see what the Lord said. Let's see what the Lord said if you really know him.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 2, verse 3.
You gotta remember, this is not our word. We just reading what said the Lord. Bring it up.
And hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments.
You know if you know God?
If we keep his commandments.
What's the Lord gonna say if you don't keep his commandments?
He that said, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar,
The what?
Is a light.
The what?
Is a light.
So he said, he that saith I know him but don't keep his commandments, and the Lord says you're a liar. Right? Because you don't know the Lord if you're not doing what he said. Right? Because he only wants the people that's going to serve him and follow him. Right?
That's
Try
right.
to go off and freak off and do your own thing. Right? Bring it up. So we're going to get another commandment. Right?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
Bring it out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Read it again from the top.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Right? So, did y'all understand what they said before I go through it? Read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So a woman shouldn't wear that which pertaineth unto a man, you know.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Right? Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. So what's a woman's garment? What's a woman's garment? When you think of a woman, what's a what? A dress. A dress is a woman's garment. Because when you go to your homecoming and your prom, what you putting on? A dress. Because that's a woman's garment. Why you ain't gonna put on a suit? Why you ain't wear it to your prom then? Because that's not a woman's garment. That's what I said. You will look odd and out of place. Right? So the Lord said a man should put on a woman's garment, and a woman should put on that was pertaineth unto a man. So what do you think that's talking about? Huh? Yeah, what's the garment that a man wears that a woman wears? Not a suit. The man should put on a dress, so actually pants, right? Because if you look back, did women ever wear pants, skirts, and dresses, right? Because now you got zippers. What the hell are you gonna pull out the zipper, right? What's this about, right? Even if you think about it, women's measurements is not even to the inches of the waist. Like, it's just something they just threw in there and just made up, right? Give me 1 Timothy 2:9. Because the Lord, he don't want man to wear women's garments. Because that's confusion. The Lord is not an author of confusion, right? He want everything to be in order, right? And he want the women to have modest clothing on, right? Not showing your figure, not having all your body all out. Right? You're supposed to only have that for your husband. Right now.
This is the book of 1 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 9. In like manner, also, that the women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with braided hair, or gold, or pearl, or costly array, but which becometh woman professing godliness.
So you don't want to be known by all the things out of it. You want to be known by the things on the in it, right? Now you got dudes that just want you for your body. They don't even want to know you, right? Because you giving it out for the whole world, right? If you take a damn lollipop that's got no wrapper on it, when you take a lollipop that don't got a wrapper on it, if I just hand you a lollipop with no wrapper, why not? Right, y'all don't know where it's been. So a man, a righteous man of the Lord, he's not just gonna take a woman that's just all out by her body. He wants somebody that's covered up, right? Because let's be honest, all the brothers out here can attest to this. You see a woman covered up, you gotta kind of find another way to get at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I gotta figure out some small words. And you know what I'm saying? It's not just you look good. It's not about that. You're trying to figure out her mind. You're trying to figure out the things that she likes. Right? You actually get to know it, right? And that's why the Lord said he wants us, the women that modest apparel, right? That's a commandment, right? Give me Matthew 19:16.
chapter 19, verse 16.
Bring it out.
And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So a man coming to so-called Jesus, asking him, what shall I do that I may have everlasting life, that I may have the kingdom? Don't y'all want the kingdom of heaven? Right? Let's figure out what you got to do.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is the Most High. But if thou wilt thou wilt enter into life.
Right, so if you want everlasting life, if you want the kingdom, what you got to do?
Keep the commandments.
What?
Keep the commandments.
What?
Keep the commandments.
And he said, keep the commandments if you want everlasting life. Right? This is not what you got to do. Keep the commandments. And I got to repent. Right? All praise to the Most High. We're going to let y'all go. Unless y'all want to stay.
The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 7. Surely the Lord God will do nothing but revealing his secret unto his servants the prophets. Right? So the Lord reveals his secrets unto his servants, unto his prophets. Right? That secret that you see out here on YouTube called the Hebrew Israelites.
Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
Right? Woe to them that devise iniquity. That's sin upon sin. Right? And this is what this country, America, has been doing, devising iniquity. Right? False counsel or crafty counsel. As it says, what? What's that? Psalms 94?